Everyone. Well, regular meeting number 4 for the year 2023 to order, and ask everyone to please rise. I mean, the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greg is on there. Okay. I see Greene County Controllers here. Greg is on. Roll call, please.
Mr. Chairman, all legislators are present.
You have proclamation for Department of Human Services tonight. If I can get Legislator Boomer to read that. Stephanie is not here. That is going to read that.
Just a thorn, no roses tonight.
What's that?
Just a thorn, no roses.
No roses.
No, actually, I spoke to Executive Director Schluter, and she's sorry she can't be here, but she has a scheduling conflict. Greene County Legislature proclamation, Greene County Older Americans Month. Whereas the older residents of Greene County represent a wealth of knowledge and experience and are one of the county's most valuable resources. And whereas the Greene County Legislature is committed to supporting its senior citizens by means of a vast array of programs and services offered by the Department of Human Services Aging Division. And whereas over 1/5 of the county's total population is comprised of citizens 65 years of age or older. And whereas a growing number of baby boomers are rapidly becoming older citizens, and the number of individuals providing care to family members and friends is expanding significantly. And whereas Greene County benefits greatly from the dedication and community awareness of its senior residents, and whereas the month of May is nationally recognized as Older Americans Month, and this year's theme is Aging Unbound, which offers an opportunity to explore the diverse aging experiences and discuss how communities combat stereotypes. And whereas this legislature encourages promoting flexible thinking about aging and how we all benefit when older adults remain engaged, independent, and include exploring an array of aging experiences without being boxed in by expectations and stereotypes. We emphasize the positive aspects of growing older, while everyone has a role to play in combating ageism. Now, therefore, we, the members of the Greene County Legislature, hereby proclaim the month of May 2023 as Greene County Older Americans Month. And further, with great pleasure, we honor our senior citizens and how we all benefit when older adults remain engaged, independent, and included in their communities, and encourage them to continue to play a vital role in Greene County community. Dated this 19th day of April, 2023, the Greene County Legislature, signed by Patrick Esslinger, Chairman.
Charlie.
April is County Government Month.
Want your
Day for us.
card? Yeah, I got it.
Everybody has to be nice to us.
For once. All right, if there are no objections or corrections to the minutes of the previous meeting, I'll approve it. Them approved. And can I get a motion and a second to dispense with committee reports? Mark, thank you. Everybody has a copy of the meeting correspondence, and that would move into
Resolution 127-23, authorization to pay claims, moved by legislator Martinez and seconded by legislator Lewis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution 128-23, authorization to pay claims highway, moved by legislator Hobart, and seconded by legislator Lewis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 129-23, resolution calling on the governor of New York State to reconsider Part N of the Article 7 revenue bills within the 2024 executive budget. Moved by legislator Davis and seconded by legislator Overblock.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 130-23, resolution in support of the proposed pilot agreement by and between the Greene County IDA, GPC IDA, and NAGC LLC. Moved by legislator Lewis and seconded by legislator Handel.
Also second that, please. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Sadly, legislator Blumer opposed. That's carried.
Resolution 131-23, authorizing the county of Greene to accept a permanent easement for the maintenance, repair, and replacement of water line across lands owned by New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision docks located in the town of Woonsocket, New York. Moved by legislator Martinez and seconded by legislator Lennon.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 132-23, Greene County Legislature resolution in support of the December 2022 revised filtration avoidance determination, FAD. Moved by legislator Dorrington and seconded by legislator Overblock.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 133-23, approving collective bargaining agreement with Columbia Greene Community College Faculty Association. Moved by legislator Rivera, seconded by legislator Dorrington, and Chairman Moore.
Roll call, please.
Legislator Lucas.
Aye.
Legislator Rivera.
Yes.
Legislator Martinez.
Yes.
Legislator Overblock.
Yes.
Legislator Dorrington.
Yes.
Legislator Tru.
Yes.
Legislator Blumer.
Yes.
Legislator Bueller.
Nay.
Legislator Davis.
Aye.
Legislator Handel.
Aye.
Legislator Hobart.
Yeah.
Legislator Lake.
Aye.
Legislator Lennon.
Yes.
Chairman Linger.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, we have 9,369 yeses and 631 noes.
Carried.
Resolution 134-23, amending agreement with local 968 AFSCME AFL-CIO Council 66 regarding the temporary change of work hours and work days. Moved by legislator Handel and seconded by legislator Lennon.
Another roll call, please.
Legislator Rivera.
Yes.
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 Legislator Martinez.
I guess so.
Legislator Overblock.
Yes.
Legislator Dorrington.
Yes.
Legislator Tru.
Yes.
Legislator Blumer.
Yes.
Legislator Bueller.
Nay.
Legislator Davis.
Aye.
Legislator Handel. Aye. Legislator Hobart.
No.
Legislator Lake.
Aye.
Legislator Lennon.
Yes.
Legislator Lucas.
Aye.
Chairman Linger.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, we have 8,706.50 yeses and 1,293.50 noes.
Carried.
Resolution 135-23, approving agreement with UPSEU, United Public Service Employees Union regarding nurses. Moved by legislator Davis and seconded by legislator Lucas.
Final roll call.
Legislator Martinez.
Yep. Yes.
Legislator Overblock.
Yes.
Legislator Dorrington.
Yes.
Legislator Tru.
Yes.
Legislator Blumer.
Yes.
Legislator Bueller.
Nay.
Legislator Davis.
Aye.
Legislator Handle. Aye. Legislator Hobart.
Yes.
Legislator Lang.
Aye.
Legislator Lennon.
Yes.
Legislator Lucas.
Aye.
Legislator Rivera.
Yes.
And Chairman Linger.
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, we have 9,369 yeses and 631 noes.
That's carried. Thank you, Sean, for the effort that goes into those.
Resolution 136-23, authorizing contract for archive manager software with Info Print Solutions, Inc. Moved by Legislator Legg and seconded by Legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 137-23, authorizing the Highway Department to enter into an agreement with Clark Patterson Lee for the construction and inspection services for the replacement of the Timber Lake Road Bridge over the Broad Street Hollow Stream, bin 3-20124-0, Town of Lexington, pin 1761.21. Moved by Legislator Legg and seconded by Legislator Handle.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 138-23, also authorizing the county highway and solid waste superintendent to award the replacement of Timber Lake Road Bridge over Broad Street Hollow Stream, bin 3-20124-0, pin 1761.21, Town of Lexington. Moved by Legislator Legg and seconded by Legislator Thornton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 139-23, authorizing the Highway Department to enter into an agreement with Clark Patterson Lee for construction inspection services for the replacement of the CR 83 Culvert and Pedestrian Bridge, Town of Hunter, in 1760.23. Moved by Legislator Legg and seconded by Legislator Handle.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution 140-23, authorizing the county highway and solid waste superintendent to award the replacement of the county Route 83 culvert and pedestrian bridge in 1760.23, Town of Hunter. Moved by Legislator Legg and seconded by Legislator Hewlett.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 141-23, amending resolution number 349-22, authorizing agreement, Greene County Department of Human Services, Aging, and Unique Training Solutions. Moved by Legislator Overblock and seconded by Legislator Blumer.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 142-23, authorizing agreement between the Greene County Community Services Board and the Hudson Valley National Center for Veteran Reintegration. Moved by Legislator Hobart and seconded by Legislator Blumer.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 143-23, authorizing agreement, Greene County Public Health and New York State Department of Health Immunization Action Plan, IAP, contract number C-38445GG. Moved by Legislator Davis and seconded by Legislator Hobart.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 144-23, authorizing agreement, Greene County Public Health and SUNY Polytechnic Institute. Moved by Legislator Hobart and seconded by Legislators Davis and Handle.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 145-23, accepting minutes, Medical Professional Advisory Committee, Utilization Review Committee, July, August, and September Q3 2022. Moved by Legislator Davis and seconded by Legislator Hobart.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 146-23, authorizing out-of-state travel, Greene County Economic Development, Tourism and Planning, Kieran Coleman, Senior Tourism Sales and Marketing Coordinator. Moved by Legislator Handle and seconded by Legislator Blumer.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 147-23, authorizing out-of-state travel, Greene County Emergency Services, Neil Kelleher, 911 Assistance Coordinator. Moved by Legislator Handle Handel and seconded by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 148-23, amending resolution number 120-23, appointing members to the Greene County Fire Advisory Board 2023. Moved by legislator Hobart and seconded by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 149-23, appointing member Community Services Board. Moved by legislator Handel and seconded by legislator Hobart.
Second.
Second. Lennon. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 150-23, appointing Board of Directors, Greene County Economic Development Corporation. Moved by legislator Handel and seconded by legislator Overblock.
Second.
Lennon. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 151-23, reappointing members, Columbia Creek Workforce Development Board. Moved by legislator Overblock and seconded by legislator True.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution 152-23, authorizing chargeback of assessment role-related services and materials, senior exemption second notice. Moved by legislator Hobart, seconded by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Me? Carried.
Resolution 153-23, authorizing chargeback of assessment role-related services and materials, 2023 tax bills. Moved by legislator Martinez and seconded by legislator Hobart.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Aye.
Resolution 154-23, closed capital project number 74, FEMA 2011. Moved by Chairman Linger and seconded by legislator Martinez.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution 155-23, budget amendment, insurance recovery, Greene County Sheriff. Moved by legislator Handel and seconded by legislator Hobart.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? It's carried.
Resolution 156-23, budget amendment, the Wayne C. Steenberg Greene County Legislature Grant Program. Moved by legislator Lennon and seconded by legislator Clay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried. Completes the resolutions for tonight. We have one chairman's appointment. That is reappointing a member to the Greene County Youth Advisory Board for 2023. Being duly authorized as chairman of the Greene County Legislature, I hereby appoint upon the recommendation of Stephanie Schwitter, Executive Director of the Greene County Department of Human Services Bureau, following as member of Greene County Youth Advisory Board for 2023, Don Smith from the general public. Just one other thing I wanted to mention before we get into the next one, shuffle. I want to thank our emergency services. I believe Durham, Carroll, East Durham had another incident or an incident down at GSK, old GSK this week that could have been very bad. We limited it to one person that wound up going to the hospital, but I think they treated 12 others on the scene. It turned out a lot worse had it not been for our hazardous materials team and the local fire EMS and police agencies and EMS that came in and mitigated that. So I want to thank them for their efforts. Anybody else have any other business to come before the board tonight? And I have I believe two memorial adjournments. Jim, Lauren, can I have one?
Louise B. McRoberts, 98, East Wyndham, New York, died February 17th, 2023, after a brief stay at St. Peter's Hospital in Albany, New York. Born on October 14th, 1924, in Hollis, Queens, New York. She was the daughter of Lee Helmuth and Arna Coaster Katie. She married Charles Mack McRoberts on May 11th, 1947, and was married for 55 years. Mr. and Mrs. McRoberts moved from Hollis, New York to East Windham in 1963. She is survived by her daughter, Cheryl, her husband, Bob Kupo of Beara, Ohio, her son, Chuck McRoberts, and his wife, Maureen Ralby McRoberts of Windham, and her grandchildren, Bob Kupo and Dylan McRoberts. Her grandchildren, Tyler and Kathleen Brandt, and a nephew, William Katie. Mrs. McRoberts is predeceased by her brother, Hank Katie, and her niece, Kathleen Katie. She survived in the Women's Corps. Sorry, I got to enlarge everything to read it. The Women's Army Corps in 1944 and was dispatched to the medical unit to help care for wounded soldiers returning to the U.S. during the Battle of the Bulge. She was deployed to Germany and assisted in air raid Warden and also this suspended weekend brought to soldiers. She was an active member of the mountaintop community. She was a cook, a mom at camp. Oneida, a member of the St. James Beth Carthy DSC VFW Post 1545 in Windham as quartermaster, a member of the American Red Cross and Meals on Wheels. Louise was a den mother and vice president of the WAJPTA, also a chaperone for student dance, a member of the Martin Order of Eastern Star, Matron Order of Eastern Star, vice president of Batavia Fish and Game Club. She was president of the Windham Hensonville Women's Group and a member of the Windham Senior Center, a short-term trustee for the Windham Library, and a trustee for the Windham Hensonville United Methodist Church, members of the chorus, a member of the Red Hats and Supreme Baker and distributor of blueberry muffins. Charlie brought that up earlier. She worked previously with Lookout, Windham Ski Slope, Hunter Mountain German Alps Festival, as well as Windham Journal. She received the Veterans of the Year Award in 2014 and received the New York State Liberty Award presented by State Senator Cecilia, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, that one. She was able to participate in 2 freedom flights to Washington, D.C., and also was able to take part in their dream flight in her 90s. Louise left her mountaintop home with many broken hearts from across the country and hopes that fond memories will bring smiles and laughter in time. Thank you.
We have a second from the board.
Second. And that whole board.
Full board.
Thank you. We have a second memorial adjournment. Rivera.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn our meeting in memory of Marion Martinez Barton, the beloved sister of our colleague Legislator Charles Martinez. Marion Barton, 91, of Orwigsburg, died Saturday, April 1st, 2023, after a life full of family and friends at Providence Place, Pottsville. She was born in Pittsfield, Massachusetts on December 29th, 1931, the daughter of the late Josephine and Amalio Martinez. She was raised in Coxsackie, New York, attending Coxsackie Athens High School, and graduated from Plattsburgh State College with a teaching degree. Marion lived in Orwigsburg since 1997, moving here from Liverpool, New York, after the passing of her husband, Bob. Marion and Bob were the owners and operators of Pirates Cove Marina and Restaurant in Clay, New York, from 1963 to 1977. Marion also taught third grade during that time span at Wetzel Elementary School in Liverpool, New York. Marion was a devout Catholic and was a communicant of St. Ambrose Church in Schuyler, Kilhaven, and also attended St. Mary's Church in Hamburg later in life. She was a member of the New York State Teachers Association and the Orwigsburg Owls. Marion also enjoyed playing bridge with her friends. Whenever she lost a few quarters during a bridge match, she always blamed it on a bad cards, not her play. Marion had many friends near and far. Her passion for writing letters and sending cards for all holidays, birthdays, sympathy, and thank you for all occasions was incredible. If you were a friend or acquaintance of Marion, you could expect a card during her highs and lows throughout life. She loved people, and how she reached out and touched all those around her speaks to a life well spent. One of the family's favorite stories about Marion speaks to her faith in God. We took Nana on a ski trip to Colorado when our daughters were young, the family reports. During the trip, they were driving over a mountain pass in a winter blizzard. They were all nervous, and Marion had evidently pulled out her rosary beads. From the back seat, we hear Theo say, "Mom, Nana is playing with her marbles." She didn't lose them. It worked. We made it home safely. Surviving Marion are her loving daughter, Bonnie Boyer, and her husband, Harry, her grandchildren, Kaylee, Violetta, Paraby, and her husband, Jonathan, and Step's grandson, Jeffrey. She is also survived by sisters Lori Friesen and Diane Fusel, as well as brothers Joseph and Charles Martinez, and all her friends who have surrounded her with love and compassion through her life. Marion's family would also like to thank Providence Place in Pottsville and Marion's loving caregivers for the wonderful care and love during her stay there. A massive Christian burial was held on Wednesday, April 5th at St. Ambrose Roman Catholic Church in Schuyler Haven. And I'll point out that in that story that we heard of her pulling out her rosary beads, she passed away on the eve of Palm Sunday, which is the beginning of Holy Week, which is the holiest week in the Catholic Church. So definitely a fitting time for her to return to the Lord. She's home. Visitation was held at the chapel from 9:15 to 10:15, and interment is going to be held in New York at a later date. So our thoughts and prayers go to Charlie on the loss of his sister, as well as to the Martinez and Barton families. With that, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. All right, thank you. Aside from that, if anybody has Greenberg grants, those checks will be available after soon. Remember, they are good for 60 days.